I have 30 minutes of time sync. And possibly 5 minutes of gameplay. Star Citizen 2019. Everything's a time sink. Wait for the elevators, wait for the trams, spend forever in quantum travel. Yes, sir. This is Chris Roberts' ideal of fun. But hey, we have real working elevators. How can you go wrong with real working elevators? No maps in the game. You can't bring up a map, find out where you're at. Yeah. Just have to pretty much know by exploring and wasting your time. Because one thing we are here, Star Citizens, we're not very efficient. And the lag here at these big places is very good. I'm probably going the wrong way. Wouldn't surprise me. Because, hey, walking around in circles is so much fun. Because giving us a map would just make sense. And I'm Chris Roberts, and that's not the kind of game I want to make. One that makes sense. Yeah. Notice all the signs say where you want to go and all that shit. Well, they don't exist in Star Citizen. They just don't exist. Yep. Just seen all these signs at the spaceport. Isn't that nice of them? Yep. What a joke. You just gotta guess. Hope you're going the right way. Probably not. We'll start all over. Okay, yes, we have got nowhere except routed circles. I have no idea. Because they really don't want you to know, because he wants you to waste your time. You see one sign that says spaceport this way. Just one. Does anybody see a sign that says you can get there from here? No. Because that's not important to Chris. Okay, this is just asinine. Just fucking asinine. Yeah, just asinine. No signs, no map. Waste a person's fucking time. Because I am Chris Roberts and I am God. I am sorry. I am not impressed with his ability to make games. No signs, no nothing. Just a bunch of shit. Hardcore plaza. Well, we know we don't want to go to the plaza. Just one fucking sign. What is wrong with these people? right back where we started. And no goddamn clue where to go. Because there are no maps. I mean, heaven forbid we put a map in anywhere. We wouldn't want the people to have an enjoyable experience. We want to make it ridiculous. Yeah. Just fun. Just one fucking sign. That's all it would take. Spaceport, this way. Oh, city flight transit. Well, see, there's no signs, but we're not going the right direction, maybe. Of course, when we get here, we'll have to wait for a train. As you can tell, I'm just not impressed with his big cities. They're just time sinks. Yes, this looks like a train station. Oh, the train is actually here. Holy shit. That probably won't take me where I want to go, but it is the train.
Stand clear of the doors. Stand clear.
I'm going to
doors
stand
are now
clear.
closing.
Isn't this just gorgeous? Yes. Yes, not impressed. Yeah, this is what I play a game for, just to, for time sinks. I don't actually want to do anything. I can stand here. Just such fun. Yeah, I'm having a blast. Very exciting gameplay. Very exciting. Yeah, I can just imagine how much Squadron 42 is going to suck. Going to be 5 minutes of gameplay and the whole damn thing. An hour's worth of cutscenes. This is not nothing you'll be able to skip. You'll have to do this every time you go to Arkham. How old will that get? Isn't this fun? You've done it once, you're pretty much done with it. But Chris Roberts wants you to do it over and over again. You notice how we're running into everything? Oh, by the way, did I mention you can't save when you get this far? If the game crashes, you start all over. That's one thing about Star Citizen. You have to start everything over again. Because it's so much fun to ride trains. All right.
From transforming worlds to exploring the stars, our corp is proud to bring the universe closer together. Our corp, investing into Mars.
Well, those terminals don't work for nothing. Yeah. It's just so much fun. Oh, look, Traveler Rentals. You can rent a ship. Now, being I got here, I did not see the
Want your company to be in good company?
bays.
Our corp's unique vertically integrated corporate
Transit
hubs
platform
offer
will
amenities
be
such
in
as
here.
resource sharing and logistical pairing for our rental partners. Inquire today to learn how
See, and then they tear your ship up, so no, this is not the way to go. These aren't where the... Okay, let's just keep fucking around instead of having a goddamn sign somewhere. Let's not tell everybody where to go. Here.
From transforming worlds to exploring
Hangar
the
elevator.
stars.
Now, how far down this corridor are the elevators?
Closer together. Our
You know,
corp,
what they love to do is despawn your ship while you get here. Commercial flights. Yeah, this. Can't go through that door. This is a control panel on the side. I didn't see. No. Well, we've yet to find out where the hangar bay doors are. I'm sure they don't think it matters. Nope, can't go through that door, so we're not in the right area again. Like I say, I can't even find where the elevators are. Hangar elevators. Finally found a sign. Hangars 1 through 5. Hangars 5 through 10. Now we got to go back and find out wherever the damn ship kiosks are, because we wouldn't put them right here where it'd be easy to get to. We'll put them somewhere you have to walk so we can despawn your ship while you get there. There we go, way down here. Yeah, I'm just not real impressed with Chris Roberts. I know people think he's a god, but I pretty much think he's a joke.
Want your company to be in good company? Our Corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistics.
Yeah, I just everything's overly
Inquire today to learn how you can invest in
overly thought out. And then it's not done for easy use. It's done to make it as difficult as possible because he thinks that's what a fantasy game's about. And time sinks. He's a big lover of time sinks. That way he doesn't have to have any content. He can just make you go on long QT travel, or ride a train, or stuff like that. And claim it's game content. And don't forget, when duty calls, make sure you answer, because we'll take your money, but we won't give you a product. Yes, I'm gonna beat up Chris Roberts today. And that's because I wasted so much time to do something, had to refuel, and they stole my ship. Why I was refueling it? What kind of bozo gameplay is that? That's Chris's Roberts gameplay. Claim it's alpha all you want to. It doesn't make any difference.
Obey all security and customs personnel at all times. Their job is your safety.
Oh, well. This is why I no longer spend money for Star Citizen. I do not believe it's going to be a very good game. Too much time sink doing nothing.
Want your company
For
to
a
be
few
in
minutes
good
of
company?
enjoyment.
Our Corp's unique vertically
Not why I
integrated
play
corporate
games.
parks offer amenities such as resource sharing and logistical
Okay,
care
let's
for our
try
rental
this.
partners. Inquire today.
Your ship has been
to learn
delivered
how
to
you
the
can
following
invest in
landing
making
pad.
Our Corp your new home.
Now it may or may not despawn before I get to it and take off. I reclaimed the ship. Hopefully that will help, but it has still, on occasion, stole my ship anyway before I could get to it, because it's the way it's
Please
designed.
be aware that while it is standing system,
Numbers
and
are on the
our
bottom. You
Corp,
can't look up at the doors. It ain't gonna do you no
all
good.
are still
Everything's on the floor. Need to realize that. Nothing's marked. Like I say, there are no maps in the game. That's why going to a new area is just really not a whole lot of fun. You can't find what you're looking for anyway. This guy's probably going to shoot me. Now we'll see if we can get this in the ship fired up and taken off before it kills us or takes it again. We are in hangars. Here at Hardcore, we use hangars. Whoops. It's pretty bad when you got to run to your ship and you can't look around, you can't check anything out. It'll just be spawning and cause you to start all over again, which is a joke.
Acknowledged.
But you didn't. Start up.
Acknowledged.
There it goes.
Origin shellworks at your service. Core system
Mobile
operational.
glass. MFD, but I call it mobile glass, so I guess we'll do it. Close mobile glass. Always look, make sure they open the doors. They are opening, make sure they are open. I have taken off and hit the damn doors because they didn't open fast enough. And you don't have a whole lot of room, and even in this small ship. Take off.
Ascending. Retracting modules.
So make
Handing you the
sure
con.
the door is open before you take off.
Landing gear.
Do not
raised.
penetrate the grid around us. Make sure you go straight up. Once you get high enough, then you can engage your forward thrust and get the hell out of Dodge. Cruise control.
Affirmative.
Alright. Star map.
Activating now.
Get back. Close star map. Maybe we can sneak in a mission. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Mobile glass. May not be any out here, but might be a pickup on the way back or something. Let's see. Ship pickup at Cuba. Not going to Hurston. I ain't messing around no big city. No, not going to Lordville. No, not going to Lordville. Hurston. Doesn't look like anything's worth grabbing. Everything wants to take you out here. Alright, well, we're not. I don't see nothing here that I want. I gotta pick up a Shuba, that's the other side. Not going to Hurston. Pick up a Shubin. I'm definitely not going back. This is back and forth, back and forth. We're not going to bother. We're just going to head it back to Alice. Close star map.
Affirmative.
Now this will be a very long jump. Range.
Collecting data.
Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum drive activated. Quantum drive deactivated.
Cruise control. Range.
Collecting data. Affirmative.
Says it's spooling, but I don't see the marker anywhere. Oh, over here. Okay, MFD. MFD. 'Cause I'm pretty
Accepted.
sure
You may now
overheat,
proceed.
So we'll solve the problem right now. And so we don't have to mess with it. Foxfire. We'll back it off to about 100. Should be fine there. Close.
Understood.
And now we can jump and probably make it successfully. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum drive activated.
Now this will be a 15-minute jump because this is fun. It's realism in a fantasy game. Yes, I'm poking fun. In case you hadn't noticed. But this is pretty much what we got 15, 20 minutes of here. Oh, you can buy a $500 ship and get there quicker. I want to point that out. Of course, once the game goes live, you'll need 5 or 6 people with you to do it. But it's not pay to win. It's pay to have one hell of an advantage. I don't care what the white knights say. I ain't buying no $300, $500, $800 ship. Nobody, as far as I'm concerned, unless you're just filthy rich. Why would you do such a thing? It's a fucking picture. It's not even Mona Lisa quality. Now, if it's Mona Lisa quality, maybe I'd, consider it as an investment. But there's no investment here. This is just throwing your money in the trash. And it's all right to throw a little bit. But some people I find it funny. And then they complain that he's not doing with their money what they want him to do. But this is Star Citizen right here. This is the biggest part of it right now. Going into quantum travel for 20 minutes to do anything. And all the high-paying missions that you'll want to do, they require you to go big distances for the most part. And that means to make a few credits, you've got to spend 20 minutes in quantum travel. And that's just one way. You still got to get back. So you're looking at 3/4 of an hour just time sink. I really don't think this is going to be very popular to the masses. Oh, there's going to be niche players who like it. Oh, it's so realistic. Well, it's not realistic. Nothing about this game is realistic. It's 900 years in the future. So, I think it's funny when they talk about realism. View 8.
That's affirmative.
Change view. Yes, I find the whole realism thing very laughable. Because doesn't that look realistic, what a spaceship looks like going through space and quantum travel? Very realistic. Has anybody ever seen a spaceship in quantum travel? Have you? Huh? How do you know if it's realistic? Change view. I ain't saying it ain't pretty, but it ain't. I don't see the realism there. Just don't see it. And then people complain about the funniest thing. Just like I lowered the power to the quantum travel drive so it wouldn't overheat. Well, that's really not a big deal to me. Took me a few seconds to cut the power back to where I can go 40 million kilometers and it wouldn't overheat. Oh, if I bought it, it should go that far. Well, no, not necessarily. I can think of all kinds of reasons why you bought a junk quantum drive. All kinds of reasons. And as you can see, it plays just fine in VR if you know how to set it up using Vorpex. Now servers will go bad and it'll be a terrible experience, but that's not your rig. That is Chris Roberts' equipment. Whatever he's renting, whatever he's bought, whatever his software is, it does suck sometimes. He spends money on decorations, not on development. He's got the prettiest offices in the world. Never made a game, but he's got pretty offices. See, we're not even halfway there yet. So if you got kids in the back and they're saying, are we there yet? Are we there yet? You know why. Just the way it is. Now I'm running this at 1440p, and I really don't like to. My resolution of choice in VR is, what is it, 1280 by 1440. It just makes these ships in 3D look absolutely gorgeous. Trouble is, so many of the features you can't use because we can't change our HUD elements, we can't move them around. The mobile glass needs to be resized, or we need to be able to pan it. A lot of issues why you can't run it at your best resolution for VR. But when you do, and I occasionally do, run it full 3D geometry, it looks absolutely gorgeous. Puts Elite Dangerous to shame. But CIG's not big on features. They're not big on content. And they're definitely not big on getting patches out on time. They're really not big on a whole lot except selling JPEGs. They're really big on that. Okay, we're about halfway. I didn't check the time. But this whole live stream is just about the time sink that is Star Citizen. You notice we haven't had a whole lot of gameplay. Except us walking around not knowing where we're going. Because I don't go there very often because I just find it a joke. Not my ideal fun. I don't go to Hurston, Lorville for the same reason. I do not play Star Citizen to ride trains. And they want to force me to ride trains? Well, I just won't go. I mean, it's fun to see them for the first time, but after about the 10th time, that really gets old. It is super boring to me. Now, if we could just skip scene or whatever, that would be great, but he's never going to allow that because he needs the time sinks so he can say he has content. And seriously, I am so afraid of what Squadron 42 is going to look like with all his cutscenes and added time sinks. I think it's going to be boring. I think it's going to have 5 minutes of gameplay and 20 minutes of bullshit. Same way the old Last Wing Commander was. I got so tired of the cutscenes in that game. I wanted to go do the missions. I didn't want to watch Malcolm and Hamill over and over walking to the ships. Jesus, that got old. But we shall see. Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Such exciting gameplay. I am on the edge of my seat in anticipation what's going to happen next. And you may think I'm being sarcastic, but I'm really excited. Yeah. So much fun. Oh, look, putting me to sleep. And you know, you can't even walk away because you'll drop out of hyperspace for no reason, damn near smack into an asteroid. If you're not at the computer screen when it happens, you're dead. You get attacked by pirates, you're dead. So you can't even walk away and do something else for 20 minutes while this bullshit's going on. You have to be here. And trust me, I've been emergency stopped out of hyperspace, smack dab into an asteroid. Because that's fun stuff. That's the guarantee that you sit in the seat watching this boring ass screen, and if you're epileptic or you have seizures, you're probably going to go into convulsions. But yes, let's make people. This is exciting stuff. This is the newest tech in the world right here. CR is so proud of his Star Citizen. He's proud of the money he's generating. Because he sure as hell don't have much of a game yet. Because this is the biggest amount of content in the game right now. Sitting through quantum travel. Fun stuff. Yes, it's pick on sick Chris Roberts Day. I'll pick on somebody else later. So boring. It's over here somewhere. I'm getting dehydrated from waiting so long. Okay, we're getting closer. Looks like we made it without getting attacked by pirates or emergency stop from an asteroid. It's truly amazing. Oh my God, we're smacking into Crusaders. Look out. We have arrived.
Quantum drive deactivated.
Collecting data.
We are collecting data. No, you're not. Range.
Collecting data.
That woman's like Trump. Always lying to me. Spool.
Affirmative.
Always telling me things that are not true. Jump.
Jumping.
Quantum drive activated.
We are activated. Look out. Oh my God, we're all gonna die.
Contact.
Well, we could have. Come on, give me control of my
Quantum
ship
drive
back.
deactivated.
Why not? I bought the damn JPEG. I should get to control it. Okay. Quite a few people on the server. Around Alisar anyway. This little puppy of a ship drifts quite a bit. I don't know if anybody else has noticed. Landing mode. Mobile glass.
Landing gear deployed.
We are deployed. Did you hear that? We have been deployed.
Please proceed to assign landing.
Close the mobile glass. Level inch. We use a big load of quantum fuel in that trip, you'll notice. 26% of what this ship carries. It does burn quite a bit of quantum travel fuel, I noticed. Quantum fuel. Although, for all I know, my lower adventure burned just as much. I just never paid attention. It's possible. Auto land.
Automated.
Change view. Change view.
Landing complete.
Mobile glass.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
I could just claim it, but for shits and grins, we'll see if we can. Nope, we cannot refuel it. I'll just claim it next time I use it. Close mobile glass. Kiosk are not working. Alright, let's see what I want to do here. I guess we better shut the puppy down. Oops. Took so long. The Xbox controller turned on. Imagine that.
Weapons deactivated.
Exit seat.
Affirmative.
Okay, we escaped ArcCorp Area 18. That is a feat in itself, and I'm still not happy about me going all the way out there on a delivery mission, and I had to stop there because it was around one of the moons. The delivery drop-off was around one of the moons, and I didn't have enough fuel once I got to ArcCorp to get there, so the only place to land was Area 18. So I went in and landed, started refueling, and it claimed me while I was still in the ship refueling. And then, of course, after it claimed it, now the mission, and then it broke the mission. So I could no longer finish the mission. So it just kind of pissed me off. I'm thinking, you know what, that's just chicken shit. And yes, it is alpha, there are bugs, but you know what? You can't, I'm sorry, that all I did was go from here, Port Olisar, to there, didn't waste any fuel. And you can't tell me they didn't already run into that they knew that was the issue. But see, they got the spawn rates, or the despawn rates, so short right now, trying to save server room because they're overlogged and they don't know how to fix it. What they do is they despawn ships at a heartbeat. I have landed on planets, landed my ship to go into the, and it has despawned my ship before I could even get out of it. And I'm not even on a landing pad. I'm just landed on the ground somewhere. I mean, they really are making for shitty experiences for people, trying to make up for their lack of programming abilities. Because they've only been working on this for how long, and they still don't know how to fix it so the servers can carry more. I mean, there is not shit for content in this game yet compared to other MMOs. I mean, you look at WoW, and yet they are already server overloaded. So I'm sorry, that's probably a programming issue. You guys don't know what you're doing, or Chris Roberts don't know what he's doing. It may not be the developers, it may be the management team, just really doesn't know how to run things. And he doesn't act like he does. But we know who knows. May not be his fault. Could be Sandy's. She's probably the one that came up with all these JPEG messes, all the JPEGs. I don't think he's smart enough to figure that out. She might have been smart. Okay, we're done. We're going to get out of here. We're done picking on Chris. All in a good day's work.